following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. The game audio low. Is it like really low? Hold on. I think I normally have it like here. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I played Fiddlesticks with the audio. Now everything's all confused. Oh, damn. Let's delete that and send it again. Yeah, there we go. So, chat, who here slams their penis in their car door? Just me? Just me. This is a Ribby appreciation chat. You're only allowed to post here if you are a Ribby fan. Ribby fans, rise up. We are the Ribby Chads. Okay. Now I can see the chat. Gay stream. Says Boba Queen XX. But I think I might know who that is. It's very, very possible I know who that is. I'm not sure I know who it is, but I have a pretty good idea. It's a... Whoa, whoa, oh my god! A tragic incident has just taken place. We've ripped open a time vein? I dropped my controller, and I died. I am new! Ah, you're new, Boba Queen. You're a very big fan of Dean Ambrose kissing the tip of his kendo stick, I see. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with kissing the tip. We're starting off with the match listed in the title. Agreed. Interesting. See, this is a plot twist I was not expecting. Boba Queen. Ah, Dean Ambrose. Who's that? I think that guy used to wrestle for WWE a few years back. A long time ago now. Anyway, I'm streaming. I did promise I was going to stream Venom and Flashpoint last weekend. But I'm a big liar. I'm a lying big liar. Because I had to work last weekend. And I made a bunch of money, which is good and fun. The match card for tonight. We're starting off with Jason Youngblood against Drew McIntyre for the Swedish Championship. We also have a fatal four-way between four boomers. It'll be Christian, Edge, CM Punk, and Sting. And the winner of that match will face off against Devin DKO at the next pay-per-view. Devin DKO won a fatal four-way between four, not boomers. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston will take on Cesaro and Seth Rollins. #1 contendership for the tag titles. Speaking of the tag titles, Fidel Fidescar and Raul Fidescar will try to defend them against the Hardy Boys. And Bray Wyatt will go one-on-one with Sheamus. Sting! Isn't Sting like 70? I don't know how old Sting is. Sting is almost 60, isn't he? Anyway, Sting, I don't know if you've been watching AEW, but Sting is really awesome. If you saw him no-sell getting powerbombed through a table, it was awesome. Very stacked card. No, it is admittedly not a stacked card. Not a stacked card like the next episode of Flashpoint, Final Flashpoint. That is a stacked card. Rey Mysterio, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa in a triple threat no escape cage match. We also have a battle royale between the likes of Zach Walker, Chad Gable, Adam Kennedy, Vulcan, Austin Dynamite, and others. a three-way tag team match. Corey Heiser and CJ against Cole Quinn and Heath Slater and Finn Balor and Hunter. We also have the Federation 4 taking on the Asylum on that show in a 4-on-4 tag match. Brian Azrael goes one-on-one with Christopher Nelson in a rematch of a classic match from last season. And the main event, 4-on-4 elimination match. FUS, Dean Stevens, Lance Uppercut, Joe Dolph Shittler, and Speedy take on the team of No Hope, Rowan, his goons, and Devin Black. So that final Flashpoint is a stacked code, which is supposed to stream tomorrow unless something horrendously wrong happens. AW is only for hippies, like Daniel Bryan. Dean, do you watch wrestling anymore, or do you give up? Because I won't judge you for giving up. It was pretty shit for a while there. Before I got back into it more recently. I think it was Full Gear. Okay. So it's been about a year since I started watching more regularly. I haven't watched wrestling in 2 years, rambling. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna judge you for it. WWE fucking sucks. Not a single match that's based. Yeah, I was out for a long time. Last Full Gear, so a year ago, I got back into it. The Moxley Eddie Kingston match and the FTR Young Bucks match were on the show. That was pretty cool. And I started watching weekly, I don't know how long ago. Yeah, always looking forward to Dynamite and Rampage too. Although Rampage is on at a bad time, so I usually watch it, the day after. That said, CM Punk? Daniel Bryan? Bryan Danielson? Whatever? Yeah, I'm cool with that. AW has been really fun. I haven't watched WWE in a while. I did watch, like, a Raw randomly. You know what? That's not true. Sometimes Dean Stevens, the other Dean, will recommend an NXT match, and I will go watch that. Because Walter from NXT UK was the best. I love Walter. A taste of sin now from Youngblood, the champion, to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, former Venom champion, in trouble now. Youngblood looking to hit the Kudo driver, or as he calls it, the blood clot. This is how Cody Rhodes pinned Anthony Ogogo. It's hard to get back into wrestling because I grew up with people like The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, Booker T, and there's not many personalities like that anymore. Now kick out by McIntyre. No, yeah, it's just, Zoomers are a charismaticless generation of people. Just boring people. And millennials, too. Not like those boomers, man. Those boomers could talk. I'm not really a fan of these technical wrestlers either. Well, I love being a shill, so I will say, AW is a great, smorgasbord. Like, it's just varied, which is nice. If you like the WWE style, like the slower Western style, or whatever you want to call it, you have dudes like Christian that are the best at it. You got your technical stuff, like Daniel Garcia's there, Bryan Danielson's now there. If you want Lucha, plenty of those. You have the fucking Lucha Brothers, who are the greatest. The Young Bucks do it. Crazy stuff. Who's the AEW champ? Kenny Omega is the AEW World Champion. And they, AEW is coming off of their biggest pay-per-view ever, and it is the biggest non-WWE pay-per-view since, like, 20 years ago. And the main event was Christian versus Kenny Omega. It was a fucking awesome match. Because Christian's great and Kenny Omega is great. I used to think Kenny Omega was, like, kind of overrated. And I guess he still is, because people say he's the best. But fuck, he's good. Christian, what the fuck? Yeah, Christian main evented the most purchased pay-per-view since WCW against Kenny Omega. And it was fucking awesome. CM Punk returned to wrestling, Dean, if you didn't know that. CM Punk wrestled Darby Allin on that same show. Fuck. I love AEW, bro. I don't give a fuck. I know you can go back. Okay, look at this. Buzz Killer now. Or he calls it the Russo Killer. Punk is in it. Yeah, CM Punk is there. Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan is there. Yeah, Dean, I'm not shilling for no reason. AEW is fucking awesome. Rusev is there, where his gimmick is he's called God's favorite champion, and he just says a bunch of stuff about how God made him powerful and his wife hot, and allows him to destroy his enemies, gives him his power. It's fucking awesome. No, not Russo, not yet, not Russo yet. They have Dan Lambert. I don't know how much you know about UFC or MMA, but Dan Lambert from American Top Team. He'll show up every week or every few weeks and cut a fucking based boomer promo about how wrestling fucking sucks now. And how it's just dumb bullshit. He's so good. Dan Lambert's great. I love it. It's a good show. And now they have a second show every Friday on Rampage. I recommend it. If you go to certain websites where you can watch wrestling, like think about a website where you can watch wrestling matches, you know, I don't know what you'd call it, somewhere you can watch wrestling. Anyway, what I would do if I were you is I would watch the last AEW pay-per-view, which is AEW All Out. Just watch that whole show, and it was legitimately me and Chris from the chat, Chris DeBears from the chat, we're talking about it. It's legitimately one of the best pay-per-views I've ever seen. Beautiful German suplex from McIntyre. And next week on TV, Claymore kick. Actually, this could be a new Swedish champion, so I'm gonna pay attention to that. No, it is not. Not yet, at least. Let me do some shilling. Let me bring up this Grand Slam card. So, Grand Slam, they're doing a big show in New York in Arthur Ashe Stadium. They're going to be filming, they're going to do a live Dynamite and then filming Rampage after. So, and Rampage is going to be 2 hours this week. So it's like a free pay-per-view across 2 nights, basically. Cody Rhodes taking on Malachi Black, the former Aleister Black. Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley. You might have heard of him, Dean. I don't know, maybe. Taking on Minoru Suzuki, Lance Archer. Ruby Riot's there. She's wrestling for the championship against Britt Baker. FTR, also known as The Revival, are wrestling Darby Allin and Sting. Kenny Omega is wrestling Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan. But it's non-title because Bryan Danielson just got there. Adam Cole and the Young Bucks are wrestling Christian Cage and Jurassic Express. CM Punk is one-on-one with Powerhouse Hobbs. So yeah, CM Punk has a match. Probably don't know his opponent, but he's pretty cool. He's in Team Taz. The Men of the Year, managed by Dan Lambert, taking on Jake Hager, Jack Swagger, and Chris Jericho. So yeah, it's a fucking stacked card for next week. That's not even all the matches, I'm pretty sure. But anyway. Yeah, there's more than that. And that's across 4 hours. 2 hours on Wednesday and 2 hours on Friday. AEW legitimately has the best tag team division in the world. And especially now with COVID butt-fucking Japan. Like, in no argument, AEW is the best promotion right now. Like, normally it'd be like, well, yeah, obviously it's New Japan, or whoever it is. Oh, it's with New Japan, it's close, it's tied. But COVID has fucked New Japan, and I love Shingo Takagi, the current IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. But AEW is just better right now. Like, Evil just main evented against Shingo, and I love Shingo, but fucking Evil.
Here is your winner.
That said, Tanahashi is the IWGP US champion. Just had a great match with Kota Ibushi. Youngblood will retain his Swedish championship here against Drew McIntyre. the current tag team champs, or as they call them, world tag team champs, which I'm okay with. They should be world tag team champions, or called that, I mean, are the Lucha Brothers, Pentagon and Phoenix, who you might have seen in Lucha Underground. Don't know if you watched it. Man, this Youngblood won with a knee. He won with 2 knees. But out comes the Venom champion, Big Match John, laying out a challenge for Youngblood. Saying Youngblood is going to have another match later tonight. Jason Youngblood did call out the Venom champion in the past, and it looks like Big Match John is going to give him that match, but only if he can win a second match tonight. They got fucking Pentagon. They've had Pentagon. Dean, I'm telling you. The show is fucking awesome. I don't care that they hired a tranny and a gay dude, okay? They are almost always in dark matches, so I don't have to look at them. Everything else there is awesome. Sunny Kiss isn't even that bad.
And his opponent, first.
Now it is time for the Boomer 4-Way. See, if Edge looks a little young, if everyone doesn't look updated, that's for a reason. I will only get an updated call of the winner of this match. So don't worry. If Edge wins, we will have current Edge in the match with Devin DKO. If Sting wins, we'll have current Sting. If CM Punk wins, we'll have current CM Punk. Christian wins, we'll have current Christian. But in this match, they all look a little bit younger. Is AJ Styles? Dude, Dean, that's the one guy. That's the one guy I want from WWE. Like, I don't give a... WWE can keep everyone else. AJ Styles is the one guy I really want in AEW.
And from
He's the one. AJ Styles is the one holdout. I don't think he's ever going to make the switch, though, because I think AJ Styles is in the period of his career, kind of like Nakamura, where it's like, I've done it all. I'm just going to fucking make some money for my family. And that's fine. Big Bible AJ, you deserve it. Here comes the captain of Charisma, Christian Cage. Christian Cage, by the way, the current TNA Impact World Heavyweight Champion. And that's a shoot, brother. Oh yeah, Dean. Christian is the Impact Champion right now. Yeah, he wrestles for both AEW and Impact. And it's pretty cool. Christian is the fucking best. I'm happy people have finally realized that Christian is better than Edge. I've always said it. Everyone thought I was full of shit, but I'm full of right. Christian Cage makes his way to the ring in very outdated gear. Impact exists. Yeah, it does. Believe it or not, Impact is still around. Impact and Impact Wrestling, the NWA and AAA are all working, and New Japan Pro Wrestling are all working with AEW. Like, that's another thing I love about AEW, is shit like that can happen. Kenny Omega was, at one point, the, and it was kind of his gimmick, they're calling him the Belt Collector. He was the AEW champion, the AAA champion, the Impact champion, and the TNA champion. So he came out with 4 belts. Because TNA was doing a weird gimmick where the TNA championship and the Impact championship were 2 different things. But anyway. Yeah. So Kenny Omega actually lost the TNA and the Impact championships to Christian in a match. That was also fucking awesome. But he is still the AAA Mega Champion and the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. I went to a live AEW show. I got to see the main event was Jon Moxley defending the IWGP United States Championship against Lance Archer. It was a Texas death match. I got to see that live. It was fucking awesome. Like, don't get me wrong. You're not watching not watching wrestling for 2 years, completely understandable because of how shit it was. But it's really good right now, and it's really interesting right now, and I love it. And Dark Side of the Ring, if you've seen any of that, even if you don't want to watch wrestling, Dark Side of the Ring, Vice has been making really good documentaries about old wrestling shit. That's interesting too. They made a Brian Pillman one, Chris Benoit one, Plane Ride from Hell just came out. The Collision in Korea. Really good documentaries from Vice there. So I recommend those, if not wrestling. So yeah, oh yeah, if CM Punk wins this match, he gets his updated gear. He'll wear CM pants. So how would I catch up with AEW? Like I said, there's certain websites where you can watch wrestling. Also, I think it would be fine for you to just start watching next week with the big Grand Slam shows. So a Wednesday night Dynamite Grand Slam, and then Friday night Rampage Grand Slam. So yeah, I would if I were you, I would really recommend watching the last pay-per-view, AEW All Out 2021, and then watch the Grand Slam Dynamite live on Wednesday, next Wednesday, and next Friday the Rampage. That's what I recommend. There's no like AEW network yet where you can go back and just watch a bunch of good old stuff. Although I do have a few links that I could put in the Discord, I guess. Anyway, here we go. Starting off with CM Punk and Sting on the outside. Christian and Edge in the ring. Big drop kick by Christian. Down goes Edge. Alright, I'll watch the last pay-per-view, then watch Grand Slam shit next week. Yeah, tell me if you like it. I do. I hope Grand Slam is good. I can't see it not being good with Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson. Edge looks like 2005 Edge. What the fuck? Yeah, like I said, the winner of this match will get an updated CAW and a pay-per-view match against Devin Black. Devin Black won a fatal 4-way of his own to earn a pay-per-view match. Christian now thrown into the corner. So yeah, we can get CM Punk with pants. We could get Sting, slightly older. He wears the same thing pretty much. We could get Christian in his new gear, and maybe grayer hair or something. And we could get an Edge with an old man beard, depending who wins. Is Edge not in the game? Edge is in this game. That is the version of Edge they put in the game. This is 2K19. Kill switch! Kill switch, going for it very early in the match. Cover. No, Edge kicks out. Christian was a big part of the cruiserweight division back when the weight limit was 225 pounds in REW. Back in season 1 and season 2 actually. Fought the likes of The Miz and Dean Ambrose, including a classic triple threat with Dean Ambrose and The Miz at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. The same pay-per-view where Edge defeated Brock Lesnar and shocked the world for the REW Solar Championship. Do companies still do fatal 4-ways? Okay, so AEW Double or Nothing, the main event was a Stadium Stampede, which is that fun little brawl they do around a football stadium. And that match was awesome. But the match before that, for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, was a triple threat match. So AEW has triple threat matches. I don't know. They did a fatal 4-way match with the women once. I don't know how often fatal 4-ways happen though in AEW. I don't know. I don't know shit about WWE right now other than Big E Langston is the WWE champion, and Roman Reigns is the Universal champion and will be until the end of time. Anaconda Vice here from CM Punk. Knees to the back. I don't know what Edge is doing. So yeah, Double or Nothing was a really fucking good show too, but that's probably harder to find. I feel like we have to have some triple threats and fatal 4-ways now. Something about a good triple threat, like the Rollins, Cena, Lesnar triple threat. Oh my lord. The Shield triple threat was awesome too. And like I said, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship was on the line in a triple threat. It was Kenny Omega, Orange Cassidy, and Pac. Pac, the former Adrian Neville. And I've said it before on stream. Pac, Adrian Neville, whatever you want to call him, legitimately one of the best wrestlers on the fucking planet. He is so good. Scorpion Death Drop to Punk from Stang. Edge not let him go for the cover. Oh shit, Neville's in AEW. Yeah, and he's awesome. Yeah, Neville is in a faction with the Lucha Brothers. So yeah, it's Pentagon, Phoenix, and Pac all together. They're called the Death Triangle. It's like 3 main eventers in one faction. It's awesome. They're the fucking dudes. I love those guys. Did the crowd get way louder out of nowhere, or is that just me? I'm gonna lower the game audio a wee tad bit. A wee tad bit, man. Edge-o-matic. Cover on Punk. Sting able to save him with a big kick. Well, hello there, Speedy. Welcome. Tomorrow streaming live is Final Flashpoint. Today is Venom. In the first match of the show, Youngblood defended. Oh my god, spear to Edge! He had CM Punk lined up for the spear. Instead hits it on Edge, but Punk breaks up the pin. Well, hello, Speedy. Tomorrow is Final Flashpoint. Today is Venom. You missed Jason Youngblood defending his Swedish Championship against Drew McIntyre. Big match, John Cena, the Venom Champion, challenged Christian DDT. Dude, too much stuff is happening. Challenged Youngblood after the match, said if he wins another match tonight, then he gets to be the #1 contender for the Venom Championship as well. With his back suplex to Sting. Christian. This is a fatal 4-way between... Oh my god, big running clothesline from Christian. I was just telling Dean Ambrose about the fact that Christian main evented the largest, the best selling pay-per-view since WCW went under. Because Christian is the fucking man. And a kind of ice attempt from Punk, not going to happen. Christian able to fight out of it. Christian one more match gimmick was really good. Big clothesline, down goes the Punkster from Edge. It's worth noting, Edge, the only man in this match to be a former world champion in RUW. He is a 2-time Solar champion, known for his feud against Dean Ambrose. And of course, the man that trained former 2-time Cruiserweight champion Adam Kennedy. Scorpion Death Drop to Edge. Christian's going after Punk. Christian breaks up that pin attempt. Edge was a busted motherfucker. Edge's AI was crazy. Like I said, he was the man that shocked the world and defeated Brock Lesnar, ending his long-ass reign with the Solar Championship. Or as it was known at the time, the Raw Heavyweight Championship. Raw Heavyweight Championship, whatever. Edge with a snapmare. Bonk. So, Speedy, have you been watching any wrestling? What's going on, my guy? Anything going on in your life that's cool or interesting? Do I need to shill for AEW again to you? That Grand Slam card is looking stacked. Sting's gonna win this. Edge-o-matic. He's got Christian rolled up. Punk too late to break it up, and it will be Edge against Devin Black at the next pay-per-view. Of course, the UBR, the Uso Battle Royale pay-per-view. Edge versus Devin Black. What the fuck, says Dean? We were just talking about how busted Edge is. There you go. Hey all. Oh, Edge wins. Yes, it will be Edge versus Devin Black. 1-on-1 at the Uso Battle Royale pay-per-view, which will stream next weekend. But tomorrow is a pay-per-view level show. It will be Final Flashpoint. So tomorrow I'll try to stream Final Flashpoint at 2:30. Oh my god! Is this just in? To the back! Drew McIntyre has laid out Bulletproof Cruise from behind Jason Youngblood's bodyguard. And now he is threatening him with a box. Amazing work. Cruz fighting back, though. It is worth noting that that Edge is the RWF Edge, because the RUW Edge retired. RUW Edge was retired by Dean Ambrose. As McIntyre lays out Cruz. Why is that black man 7'2"? Because he was born a tall boy. Bulletproof Cruise, the bodyguard of Jason Youngblood, and Drew McIntyre not happy with losing that match earlier tonight, laying him out backstage.
And Cesaro.
Oh, Scottman has a fight in a parking lot. Nothing new there. That's true. That's facts. And here comes the Federation. The number has changed. At one point, the Federation was up to 6. But now on Venom, down to 2. I guess the Federation 3 with Ziggler, but he's on the Roar brand. Here comes Seth Rollins and Cesaro, a dominant faction. Cesaro, the only man to hold all 4 brands world championships. He is a former Solar champion, a former Universally Fabulous champion, a former Venom champion, and a former Grand champion. Seth Rollins, a 2-time and former Solar champion. Here they are. Seth's attire looks like plastic or tinfoil. Cesaro was best champ. Grand champion? He was champion for a long time in RWF. He was probably the longest reigning grand champion up until Speedy. And here they are, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Xavier Woods the only man in this match to not hold a World Heavyweight Championship on any of the 4 brands. The N-word order, I forgot about that. Jesus Christ. Kofi Kingston, a former Universal Champion, cashed in his executive order briefcase to win that. New Day still exists. What the fuck? Well, and we have the N-word order is here. Yes. You gotta remember, Dean, this is 2K19. Look at that, swimming in the ocean. Xavier Woods. Kofi Kingston coming into this match with some bad blood. He's been feuding with Seth Rollins. As of late, they had a brutal match, or 2 brutal matches, in a way, on Venom a few kayfabe weeks ago. So who do you have in this one? The N-word order, who are former Venom Tag Team Champions. Or Cesaro and Seth Rollins. The winner of this match will face the Fidescars, Raul and Fidel, in a big running knee by Rollins to start things off. Well, Seth Rollins did beat Kingston in their singles contest. Actually went to a time limit draw, and then they had a rematch later the same night with no time limit, Extreme Rules, which Rollins won. So yeah, the Federation is up in that regard. Right now, it is worth noting, like I said, the N-word order are the former Venom Tag Team Champions, not Rollins and Cesaro, so there's an advantage there. They have more experience as a tag team. Woods doesn't belong in this match. Now, like I said, Xavier Woods the only man in this match to not have held a world championship in any of the 4 companies. Cesaro the only man to hold the world championship in all 4 brands. Which was not planned. It just kind of happened, and I'm fine with it, because I fucking love Cesaro. Oh, before when I said AJ Styles the only guy I need in AEW, I lied, because I want Cesaro. I want Claudio Castagnoli in AEW. There are a lot of rumors about Kevin Owens going over as Kevin Steen, which would be cool too, I guess. I don't need Sami Zayn in AEW because that really good babyface role. There's plenty of other guys that can do that in AEW. But that said, Sami Zayn is one of the best wrestlers on the planet, so I wouldn't mind it. I want Cesaro and Seth wins, but it will be the N-word order. Cesaro a pussy for staying in WWE. He's not a pussy for wanting to make safe money. But yeah, I agree. Fuck that guy. Please come to AEW, bro. Kofi taking it to Cesaro here. Wrench it on the arm. Kofi did not have a long run with the Universal Championship. He cashed in on Jimmy Uso to win the title. Neckbreaker. But, he didn't, like I said, wasn't champion for long. He actually suffered a big spinal injury in a match against Dwayne Uso at the Royal Rumble. To be honest, though, if you're in WWE for like 7 years, you'd be a millionaire. Yeah. Yeah, you would. So good for him. Cover here after hitting that Trouble in Paradise. 1, 2. No. And it's worth mentioning, the Trouble in Paradise is actually what won the first Survival Series triple threat. The Solar Champion at the time was AJ Styles. The Venom Champion was Bray Wyatt. Kofi was the Universal Champion. And AJ Styles won the match by pinning Bray Wyatt after a Trouble in Paradise from Kofi. Stole the pin and the win. It was Kofi's move that did in Bray Wyatt in that triple threat match. In the next Survival Series triple threat, of course, that was Hyphen as the Solar Champion against Dwayne Uso as the Universal Champion and Vince Russo as the Venom Champ. German suplex, just killing poor Woods there. Siffy, when is Survivor Series? In November. Or do you mean the Survival Series? Like the RUW one? It won't be long until the Survival Series. But anyway, Dwayne Uso won that match by pinning Vince Russo. And Hyphen was nowhere to be seen. Pop up, there it is. The very European uppercut cover here, but yeah, Kingston quickly gonna break that one up. Not gonna happen. Kingston lays out Seth Rollins. Gut kick. What is he going for here? Getting a reverse loop. Oh my, horrible landing for Cesaro. Cover here. Lance uppercut in the chat as well as Speedy. Lance, the former current Solar Champion, he was challenged by Kenta to that death match. Exploding barbed wire death match, and that will happen before the Uso Battle Royale. It's not going to be on the main, it's going to stream before the show itself. So yeah, on the Uso Battle Royale pay-per-view, we're going to start things off with an exploding barbed wire death match between Kenta and Lance uppercut before the official card starts. And Kenta said he will vacate his Cruiserweight Championship if he loses that match. And Lance vacates Solar Championship if he loses that match. Exploding barbed wire death match, the first one in RUW history. Kenta versus Lance at the UBR pay-per-view. Into the corner goes Cesaro. Monkey flip by Kofi. Springboard from the top, crossbody. Laying out Cesaro. Dean is calling that a botch from Woods and Cesaro before. Possible. Cesaro now with the cravat. Suplex. Down goes Kingston. Stomp to the midsection. Dude, that one guy in the N-word order is dominating, says Dean. Well, not at this very second. Cesaro wrenching on the arm of Kofi. Copium nitrate. Kofi slips out of it. A big clothesline. Cesaro been in ages. That's true, though. Cesaro would like to tag out, I'm sure. That lady in the crowd is very upset. Gut wrench suplex. Boo. What about Boo Earns? Let's lower the game audio a little wee tad bit more. I think that's what it used to be. 42 sounds right to me. Swinging neck breaker by Kofi. Cesaro trying to crawl away, but Kofi catches him. Cesaro kicks off Kingston. Tag out? No. He's not going to tag out. Oh, Dean, did you know Bray Wyatt was fired? Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman were fired. They're not in AEW, though. But yeah. They fired... So yeah, everyone's gone. The whole Wyatt family is gone. Like Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, and Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper, all fired. Yeah, it was weird. I think they were just fired because they were making too much money. They were giving him like millions of dollars. Cesaro was going for the neutralizer. Kofi able to jump out of it. Didn't Luke and Rowan die? No, Rowan is still alive. Luke Harper went to AEW and had a fucking awesome match with Cody Rhodes. And then he had another fucking awesome match that was actually a match and way longer. The first one, he just squashed Cody Rhodes. That was sick. The second match was a dog collar match. Anyway, he came in, he won the TNT title and lost it back to Cody Rhodes. And then, yeah, Brody Lee, the former Luke Harper, was real sick. And he did pass away. And that was fucking sad because I fucking love Luke Harper / Brody Lee. I honestly probably had a world title run in line for him at some point. But, goddamn. He was a cheesy beard. Him and Dean a tag team. In my evil authority, the Authorities faction. I fucking love Luke Harper, bro. They did a Brody Lee tribute show, memorial show, after he died. And it was really good. It's just a really good show. And they, anyway. Yeah, Cesaro is bleeding like a stuffed pig out of his brain. Able to drop Xavier Woods on the knee. Going for the neutralizer. And now Xavier Woods reverses the same way Kofi did. Not looking good for the Federation. Cesaro is a bloody pile. Tag made. In comes Kingston. Tag after tag after tag from Woods and Kingston. And there it is. The up, up, down, down. Hit their finishing maneuver. Yes, Poorly was a good show in his memory. Rollins breaks it up. Cesaro looks worse for wear. Yeah, the tag team experience. Finally! Cesaro makes the tag! Cesaro finally makes the tag, and he goes right to the outside. Would love to get his hands on Kingston again. And there's the move he beat Ziggler with one time. Finally, says Dean. Rollins, the freshman. Rollins and Dean Ambrose have a storied history. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot about this. No problem, Prototype Night. It did get postponed an entire week. And I didn't say anything to anyone about it other than Speedy who asked. I did. It was supposed to stream last week, but I worked overtime. I don't regret it. Made a lot of money. Anyway, Rollins going right after the N-word order now. Woods fights back, though. Rollins and Dean. A lot of history. Dean Ambrose actually lost the Solar Championship to Seth Rollins in a triple threat match at the first Backyard Brawl. It was a Roman Uso was in that match, and he's the man that Rollins pinned to win. Ambrose would win the title back from Rollins on Solid. An episode of Solid. Solid was the replacement for Raw before Roar, Showdown, and Venom became a thing. Shakedown and Venom became a thing. Solid was a short-lived show. I carried Seth at Survivor Series. Yes, Seth Rollins. That's why I said complicated, not a rivalry, a relationship. Rollins and Ambrose were the final two on Team Raw, and they swept through everyone to win, right? Isn't that what happened? It was crazy. Or maybe they swept through 4 people to win. And it's completely legitimate and fair. Yeet. Up to the top goes Woods. Cesaro takes him down. That's a cover! Oh, never mind. Seth moved his leg. He kicked out. Both men down. Woods, Rollins, Kingston rubbing his chest on the apron on the outside. What is gonna give? Jesus Christ. They're still down and they're both up at the same time. Big punch from Woods. Woods has been in the match much longer. Rollins, the freshest man in the match, I'd say. Big Mojo Rawley-esque forearm in the corner. Tag made. In comes Kingston. Snapmare. Leg drop cross body splash combo, excuse me. Kingston looking to level Rollins with the trouble in paradise. No, Rollins able to get out of the way. That tag team, look at these quick tag. The Edward Order are on point. Up, up, down, down. Finishing move on Rollins. Rollins the freshest man, though. I don't know if he has resiliency in this game or not. He probably does. And he kicks out. Damn, says Dean. They're going to go for it again? No, Rollins able to reverse. Wait, the N-word order. Well, they're not the New Day without Big E. They're just the N-word order. I forget if that was my idea or Vince Russo's idea. But they're on Venom, so it was probably Vince Russo's idea. The Venom brand was created by Vince Russo, of course. Cesaro talking mad shit to Xavier Woods. Seth Rollins just staring a hole through him. Gut kick. Oh, he's going for it! Curve stomp to Woods. Cover here. In comes Cesaro. They're far away from Kingston. And there it is. Cesaro cuts off Kofi. And the Federation get the win. The Federation green. Oh yeah, because they're on Venom. But Venom's not green anymore, so I should change that name. The Federation win. What did I say? So that's right, Dean. You were right. You did say Rollins and Cesaro would win the match, and you did say Xavier Woods was out of place. Cesaro bleeding all over the place. He's re-bleeding. All the blood went back in and now is coming out again. GG, says the prototype. Oh my god, no! German on the floor! McIntyre, we saw earlier him attack Jason Youngblood's bodyguard. Now we're going after James Storm and catering. Who, by the way, WWE doesn't have catering, but we have it here in RUW. James Storm, of course, the man that cost McIntyre his Venom Championship, attacked him in the middle of his match with Big Match John at Backyard Brawl. Kicked him in the back of the head with that super kick. McIntyre has had enough, just attacking everybody tonight. Cruz and now Storm, who's fighting back and laughing at him, though, with a sling blade. GG, yes, GG, they got the win. Meanwhile, ... Oh, went for a head kick. McIntyre saw it coming with a big reversal. And they're just fighting and catering. Did you guys hear about that, by the way? That WWE is firing everybody and cutting so many costs that they actually don't do catering anymore. They don't do catering. So, like, the wrestlers now have to eat the shitty arena food, like hot dogs and shit. I'm sure that's really good for their health and their athletic bodies and needs. I'm sure that corn dogs will be very good for them. Bruh, WWE went poor, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, bro. They couldn't afford catering anymore. Gut wrench on the floor. Jesus, that's just concrete as well. And another gut wrench. Just mauling poor James Storm. And another gut wrench. Oh, things that bad, you have to bring your own. Yeah, bring your own. Bring a lunchbox. You work with WWE, you're bringing a lunchbox to work now. Oh, damn. We went like a Lego game for a second there with the split screen. And again. Storm thrown on the concrete again. Knee to the back of James Storm's head. Good kick. Double arm DDT, the future shock. As we get into the next match of the show, the RUW Venom Tag Team Championships on the line. Raul and Fidel Fidesca are the champions. They will defend against the Hardy Boys, and they know who their next challengers are after that last match. It will be Cesaro and Rollins. Lol, now I feel like if I want to go to WrestleMania, I'm afraid it'll be crap and waste of money. No, it'll be fine for you. The catering was for the workers, for the wrestlers. You know, the wrestlers have to eat arena food, not like you as a fan going to the arena would always have to get arena food. The wrestlers would get catering, but now they have to either bring their own lunch or eat the fucking arena food too, because they got rid of catering. That's all I'm saying. Already in the ring, the Hardy Boys, Jeff and Matt Hardy, who have held the Venom Tag Team Championships multiple times before, trying to add another reign to their records.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 547 pounds, they are the Raw Fighting El Jefe and the Soldier.
The Raw Fighting El Jefe and the Soldier, yes. Fidel Fidesca, former Venom champion. He's so tall, his head's off the screen. There we go. Who is it gonna be? Raul and Fidel or Matt and Jeff? Matt Hardy will start things off against Raul Fidesca. No, I was talking about going to WrestleMania and how poorly WWE has been lately, not catering. Dude, WWE, I'm gonna shoot from the hip here, brother. It fucking sucks. I like Big E, don't get me wrong. But WWE fucking sucks. Did anyone watch the new NXT? Do you guys like the new NXT? Ooh, hyphen special. Classic hyphen move. Raul now. Going for a giant swing on Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy, another man that is currently in AEW. And Jeff Hardy is still with WWE, I believe. Big elbow. I am curious about Kevin Owens, whatever you want to call him. Like, AEW's roster is so fucking stacked. It was stacked even before Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole came over. But goddamn, what do you do with all that talent? What do you do? You give people time off, is what you do. Yeah. Much needed in the business of pro wrestling. Taking bumps. WWE suck, and no, I haven't yet. I need to watch it sometime whenever I can. Also, another thing that should be watched was the last episode of Dark Side of the Ring about the plane ride from hell. It was a pretty fucked up story, but not very surprising. If you know anything about how crazy wrestlers are and wrestling is backstage, Indie Taker! Indie Taker from Raul and Fidel. Matt Hardy trying to tag out to Jeff, but he's cut off by Fidel. We are coming off of one of the best RUW pay-per-views in a long time, that Japan The Rising Sun pay-per-view. The main event was the big match, John Cena against Hiroshi Tanahashi, of course. Matt Hardy desperately trying to tag out to Jeff here. And an iron head from Fidel. Fidel, an RUW original. Since the second episode of RUW, He's been on the show. And a headbutt. Stomp to the throat of poor Matt Hardy. Oh my god, look how bruised Matt Hardy's chest is. Tag made to Raul. Pop up. Power slam. Cover by Raul. And the tag team champions retain. Easy peasy lemony squeezy. But will it be that easy against Cesaro and Rollins? I am not sure. There it is, that pop-up from from Raul to the power slam from Fidel. Well, damn lol. They are your Venom Tag Team Champions for a reason. The big man and his half-brother. Just like Cody Rhodes and Goldust, same father, different mothers. Fidel and Raul, the Venom Tag Team Champions. As we go to the next match, Sheamus versus the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Oh, not again! No, not again! McIntyre assaulting Sheamus from behind in the gorilla position. Oh no. Sheamus was set to have a match with the Fiend. These two had a fantastic Hardcore Rules match a couple of Venoms ago. McIntyre, his wrath being laid bare on the whole Venom roster at this point. Took out Bulletproof Cruz, then James Storm, now Sheamus. And a white noise from McIntyre. Using Sheamus' own move against them. Just throwing him around. Sheamus just standing there. Pile driver on the floor. Any updates on my cause, like Austin Dynamite, Elizabeth Blade, and Megan Blade? We haven't seen Elizabeth Blade and Megan Blade since the finals of the Women's Tag Team Tournament. But, trust me, we will be seeing them. And, I do have some ideas for them. I don't know if I have to run those by you or not first. Austin Dynamite, though, we will see Austin Dynamite very soon. I think, actually, I'm booking him on the next episode of Venom. Let me look through my cards real quick for you. Yeah, okay, Austin Dynamite will be in the Battle Royale tomorrow on Final Flashpoint. And on the next episode of Venom, the main event will be Austin Dynamite against Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, in a hardcore match. Of course, Austin Dynamite defeated Bray Wyatt earlier this season in a normal singles match, but he did not defeat the Fiend. He beat Bray Wyatt, but he did not beat the Fiend. So Austin Dynamite versus the Fiend in the main event of Venom, Hardcore Rules. And it will be Rob Van Dam is the unlucky soul to replace Sheamus in this match. It's scheduled to be Sheamus versus Wyatt. Instead, it will be Rob Van Dam taking on the Fiend, seeing as Sheamus has been taken out backstage by McIntyre. Alrighty, sounds good to me. I do know I did not get to watch all of Paranormal. That's the name of the series, right? Anyway. But I do know there is something going on between Dynamite and the Fiend there. And that kind of works well into RUW because Dynamite is the one to take the television title off of the Fiend in RWF last season. And then earlier this season beat him as well. You know, they've been feuding in this universe too, so. Oh, copyright! I forgot to get rid of that. Oh well, we should be fine. Here comes the friend. Yes, okay, good. The friend is here. You know where he's not? WWE. So yeah, before their big main event match on next Venom, Bray Wyatt gets to warm up against Rob Van Dam. Austin Dynamite gets to warm up in a battle royale on Final Flashpoint. Here he comes. Bray Wyatt, the friend, former two-time Venom champion, former RWF television champion, former Swedish champion as well. Coming out slowly but surely. It's a shame they don't have his cool decapitated head lantern, but I guess this is before this game. Yeah, this was before he was the Fiend. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Sometimes I forget. This is 2K19. 2K20 was so bad and so broken. Fiend taking his time making his entrance. He blows out the lantern. We are in the Fiend's world now. Let's see if Rob Van Dam can get it done. Van Dam has been very successful here in REW. He's a former Chat Choice Tag Team Champion. He's held the Showdown Tag Team Championships in the past as well. Here we go. Rob Van Dam, the Fiend, mano a mano. Here we go, go, go. Big running body block by the friend right off the bat to Van Dam. DualShock 4 disconnected. Rockabye, baby, gutbuster from the Fiend. Why now? Kick to the chest, the chesticles of Van Dam. Van Dam, of course, a member of the New World Order, along with Satoshi Kojima, James Storm, and Big Match John, the leader and current Venom champion. And a running crossbody. Fiend with a punch to the gut. Is it Kane? No, it's the Fiend. The Fiend versus Rob Van Dam. This match was scheduled to be Sheamus versus the Fiend. Sheamus was laid out backstage by McIntyre right before the match. Instead, Van Dam from Big Match John Cena's New World Order taking him on instead. Beautiful corner springboard crossbody from Van Dam and a kick to the back. Van Dam looking to prove him wrong here against the Fiend. Nage. Sister Abigail, cover here. Oh, he's using their bottom rope. And there it is. Bray Wyatt has defeated Van Dam in convincing fashion. Siffy, why is it red? Because he blew out his lantern. Duh. Oh, Dean, I forget you haven't watched wrestling in 2 years. Have you never seen a Bray Wyatt match? I mean, a Fiend match. When Bray Wyatt wrestles as the Fiend, there's red lighting. Sometimes. I think I've always had, this season at least, I've had the red lighting always for him. It's just how the Fiend is. When Bray Wyatt wrestles as the Fiend, there's red lighting. Sometimes. A big win for the Fiend. Ahead of his main event match next week on Dynamite. Excuse me, against Dynamite. On Venom. Oh my, speaking of Venom, the owner of Venom, the man who created the brand, Vince Russo, former Venom champion, two-time Venom champion, being attacked backstage. See if this is a squash. Yeah, the Fiend squashed Van Dam. And now McIntyre attacking Vince Russo. Pile driver to Russo. Dang, Drew has attacked Bulletproof Cruz, James Storm, Sheamus, and now Vince Russo. He neck breaking him through a table. It reminds me of the Sin Cara light. Yeah, right? Oh, there's the Miz talking to the waifu of Jon Moxley. Diving crossbody off the box. Russo, the two-time Venom champion, fighting back against McIntyre. Oh, the Luthez Presifi. Can you add Sin Cara? We do have Sin Cara. Sin Cara wrestles under his new name, Cinta de Oro. Sin Cara and Kalisto, now known as Cinta de Oro and Samurai del Sol, are the current Raw Tag Team Champions. So yeah, Sin Cara and Kalisto have been a tag team since the very beginning of Raw and RUW. And they finally, this season, for the first time, won the Raw Tag Team Champions. It is a great story and a great win for two deserving luchadores. Oh my, he's just stomping the shit out of Vince Russo's knees. He's not going to be able to walk. Russo fighting back. Why is Drew assaulting men? Because Drew was screwed by the New World Order, the NWO of Big Match John Cena. And I think he's blaming it on everyone now. Diving double axe handle to the back of McIntyre's neck from Vince Russo. McIntyre, but the big running kick. Russo fighting back, but runs into a belly-to-belly on the floor. Violence is never the answer. Well, why don't you tell him that? Dean. Oh, wait. You're a retired manager now. Dean Ambrose, the manager of AJ Styles. And here is your main event of the evening, and I think we know who it's going to be. Big Match John earlier in the night challenged Jason Youngblood, said, "Hey, you can defend that that Swedish Championship a second time tonight. Then you're the #1 contender for my Venom Championship." And the man Jason Youngblood is gonna have to beat to get that opportunity is Satoshi Kojima. Satoshi Kojima, the master of the Cozy Lariat, the man that taught Big Match John Cena his new finisher. Of course, if you didn't know, John Cena's been using that lariat, that clothesline from hell as a finisher as of late. And the man that taught him that powerful maneuver is Satoshi Kojima, Jason Youngblood's opponent here tonight. Drew, you're going to kill him. Drew has massacred 4 men tonight. What is it? Does NW stand for the N-word order? No, it stands for New World Order, but with an NU instead of an NEW. Even though it says NEW on Big Match John's China shirt. Of course. Hey, do you guys want to hear my John Cena impression? Bing chilling, lao gan ma, bing chilling. Here he comes, his second match tonight. And this time he's coming out without his bodyguard. No Bulletproof Cruz at ringside to help him. Youngblood is all alone against Satoshi Kojima and Big Match John. Here we go. Pants match in the belt. Youngblood, very impressive this season, including a singles win in like a 30-minute match against Speedy. RUW Venom. Go for it. That one random guy in the crowd. Good for him. I love it, Maggle. They're having fun, Maggle. I just realized JBL doesn't do commentary anymore, does he? That's sad. Everybody loves JBL, right? Chat, give me a hell yeah if you love JBL. Hell yeah.
Introducing the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 241 pounds, the superstar.
So, are we loving JBL or what? Let's see.
Vegas, Nevada.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we do have a JBL love. Sivy, what is your prediction for this match? My prediction is Kojima's the master of the lariat. Satoshi fucking Kojima. The only man to hold the Triple Crown Championship and the IWGP Championships at the same time. He's also a former NWA champion. But Jason Youngblood is the younger man. And although he has already wrestled a match tonight, he is the current Swedish champion. He is a former Venom champion. Kojima's fresher in one way. Youngblood's fresher in another way. Age versus, who's already had a match tonight. Also, Kojima has big match on at ringside. We do know that the managers can get involved in a big way. Distraction, room, just waste your finisher. You hit a finish and then there's a distraction from the manager. Big DDT by Satoshi Kojima. Satoshi Kojima actually had a great match against Jon Moxley on the last AEW pay-per-view All Out. I love Jon Moxley's new gimmick of I wrestle boomers from Japan. I can't wait for the eventual Moxley versus Tanahashi match. It's also worth noting Jon Moxley is your current GCW World Heavyweight Champion, and that's a shoot. Jon Moxley defeated Matt Cardona for the GCW World Heavyweight Championship. Matt Cardona, of course, the former Zack Ryder. And I believe that means we're getting Nick Gage versus Jon Moxley very soon. So that should be fun. A fun death match. And, GCW, which is basically the new CZW, even though CZW is still around. Not a fan of the cornrows on Youngblood, but hey, what he wants to look like, it's up to him. Youngblood's still wearing those knee braces, worth noting. He's worn those ever since his match with Speedy. Speedy massacred his legs, his knees. Nice flipping senton from Kojima. He looks gay. Who are we talking about? We're talking about because the cornrows and the knee braces. We're talking about Kojima. You can't be talking about Kojima. There's no way he's talking about Kojima. Big stomps from Satoshi. Satoshi, worth mentioning, is also Koji Cutter. Koji Cutter. He's looking to finish Youngblood already. Everyone knows today I have, says Dean. Koji Cutter followed up with a cozy lariat. And he does. Cover him quicker. 1, 2. No, we almost had a new Venom champion. What have I become? Whoa, went for another clothesline. Youngblood actually got out of the way. Big knee to the gut. Oh, brain buster! Beautiful brain buster. But also, depending how you look at it, a disgusting brain buster. What it did to the brain of Kojima, and then a punch to the back of his head. Kojima fights out of the corner. Satoshi Kojima, yeah, like I was saying, Satoshi, also Ash's name from Pokemon in Japan. Big DDT. Covered by Kojima. Rope break is going to save Youngblood there. Wrench it on the neck. Trying to crack his neck. And for the clothesline to the back. Gets out of the way. And there it is, another cozy lariat. Not going for the cover. Maybe didn't get the power on that he wanted. The Koji cutter. Cover him. No. Kojima has hit 2 cozy lariats, 2 Koji cutters. Brainbuster. We're like an elevated single arm hook DDT. But still gets the job done. And a spine buster. Kojima. Cover him. Oh my lord, Satoshi just wants to do more damage, I guess. Oh, Season 6 special incoming. Kojima has massacred Youngblood. He's a bloody mess. There it is. This is awesome chant from the crowd here at Venom. Amateur mistakes by a veteran. Maybe it's intentional. Maybe Big Match John told Kojima, I want you to hurt this man. Oh, he wants to just fuck him up. You don't care. Elbow drop to the spine. Kojima. Cover. That could be it. No, Youngblood survives. Somehow, someway, Youngblood survives an onslaught from Kojima and a lariat of his own. Now pin him, says Lance, and he did. That wasn't enough. A big knee in the corner. It's worth noting on the next episode of Roar. Cover here, cover here. Kick out of 1. Jesus. Youngblood fighting from behind here. You might be witnessing a title change. A new Swedish champion. Satoshi Kojima. A legend in this industry. Taste of sin. That's the move he won the Venom Championship with. On the next episode of Roar, the main event will be Kenny Omega against Adam Kennedy, the man trained by Edge. Cover here, but Big Matt John has distracted the referee after the Taste of Sin. Kenny Omega, Adam Kennedy, one-on-one in a finisher match in the main event of the next episode of Roar. That's the Roar after Uso Battle Royale. So if the schedule goes to plan, Venom today, final flashpoint, clothesline to the back of Kojima's head. Jesus, I'm trying to promote here. Tomorrow's final flashpoint. Next week on Saturday should be the Uso Battle Royale. And then on Sunday, the next episode of Roar. That is the plan. Both men back into the ring. Front neck lock and a European uppercut from Youngblood. Youngblood smells the proverbial blood. And he's going for it. And guess what's dripping down his head? Blood clot to Kojima. Cover here by Jason. Jason has 0 chances, Dean. With the blood clot disagrees. And Youngblood retains his Swedish championship against Kojima. Weathers the storm. And now is not only your Swedish champion still, but also the #1 contender for John Cena, Big Match John's Venom Championship. And that match will take place at the Uso Battle Royale as well. Well, chat, that was your main event of the night. GG. Wow, what a recovery. Yeah, right? Big Match John versus Youngblood will be at UBR. But next up is Final Flashpoint streaming tomorrow. I'll stream it around 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. is my plan. Hopefully that can happen. Hopefully nothing changes. Thanks for coming, everybody. A solid 80-minute show. I love you all. A Flashpoint, final Flashpoint will go over 80 minutes, but not quite pay-per-view time. Anyway, thanks for coming. Yeah, big show tomorrow. The card is in the Discord. If you want to see the match card for Final Flashpoint, it is in the Discord. I love you all. Bye-bye. Kisses, hugs, and some tugs, maybe. So, there it is. There is the bye-bye. Kissies. And I'm going to shill for AEW. Go watch AEW. Shill, shill, shill. Shill, shill, shill. Bing, shilling, lao gon ma.